What happens when power meets disaster? What makes a truck engine truly unforgettable? Is it the power, reliability, or innovation? Sometimes it's the opposite. Unreliability, poor performance, or outright design disasters. Over the years, the trucking world has seen some real stinkers hit the market. These engines didn't just miss the mark. They redefined what bad could mean for drivers. For instance, the ones with the 6-liter Power Stroke, opening our list used in Ford Super Duty trucks, has earned a reputation as one of the worst diesel engines ever made. Why? Well, where do we even start? From blown head gaskets to clogged oil coolers and failing fuel injection control modules, this engine was a nightmare for many owners. Its exhaust gas recirculation system often failed, injectors didn't hold up, and head gaskets were practically ticking time bombs. Some owners even spent thousands to bulletproof the engine to make it reliable, something Ford should have done right from the start. The problems were so bad that lawsuits piled up against Ford and Navistar as frustrated owners faced constant breakdowns and sky-high repair bills. Sure, you could fix these issues and turn it into a reliable engine, but should Ford not have done that from the start? This engine's reputation hit Ford standing in the diesel truck market hard, leaving a lasting mark. I'm sure you've never heard anything quite like this about Caterpillar cars. But just hear me out. The Caterpillar C15, a ACERT engine, was supposed to be a game-changer, designed to meet stricter emission standards while maintaining the brand's reputation for tough, reliable truck engines. So, what went wrong? Unfortunately, a lot. From regeneration system failures and cracked pistons to cylinder head issues and turbocharger breakdowns. The C15AY CERT became a headache for many trucking companies. Excessive oil consumption only added to the frustration. The culprit? The new emissions control systems introduced with the engine were riddled with flaws, leading to frequent breakdowns and costly repairs. For many businesses, this meant more time in the shop and less time on the road, resulting in big financial losses. Things got so bad that Caterpillar eventually pulled out of the on-highway truck engine market in 2010, leaving behind a mixed legacy. It's a story of how even the biggest names in the industry can stumble when innovation doesn't go as planned. After the disaster of the 6.0-liter Power Stroke, Ford rolled out the 6.4-liter engine, hoping to fix the issues and win back trust. But did it work? Sadly, not really. While the 6.4-liter offered more power and better performance, it came with a fresh set of problems that left owners shaking their heads. Radiators leaked, pistons cracked, and turbochargers didn't last. Even worse, fuel would mix into the oil system, causing more headaches for drivers. The DPF diesel particulate filter system made things worse by clogging the radiator and requiring frequent regenerations, which only added to the engine's reliability issues. High repair costs and early rebuilds became the norm for many owners, leaving Ford's reputation in the diesel truck market even more battered. For all its potential, the 6.4-liter Power Stroke just couldn't shake its design flaws, proving that more power doesn't always mean fewer problems. Do you remember the 7.3-liter indirect injection diesel engine? The predecessor to the beloved 7.3-liter Power Stroke didn't quite live up to the same reputation. While it got the job done, it had its fair share of issues that held it back from greatness. This engine struggled with overheating, especially when hauling heavy loads, which often led to blown head gaskets. Its indirect injection system made it less powerful and efficient compared to newer direct injection diesels. And let's not forget the cold weather headaches. Glow plug failures meant starting the engine in freezing temperatures was a gamble. To top it off, the 7.3-liter indirect injection diesel engines, IDI weak connecting rods, and limited power output left it lagging behind its competitors. For its time, it was a solid workhorse, but its flaws made it clear that better designs were on the horizon. It's a reminder that even the most respected engine families have their growing pains. Moving on, the first-generation 3.5-liter EcoBoost engine, used in Ford vehicles from 2011 to 2016, was a mixed bag. On one hand, it was a powerhouse, delivering the performance of a V8 while improving fuel efficiency by 15%. It was versatile too, powering everything from the F-150 to the Ford GT. But was it too ambitious for its time? This was Ford's first attempt at combining twin turbos, direct injection, and variable valve timing. And it showed. Carbon buildup became a major issue, causing power loss, rough idling, and even misfires. Timing chain problems added to the frustration, leaving some owners with hefty repair bills. While upgrades like a better radiator or turbo fixes helped some, the engine's flaws were hard to ignore. By 2017, Ford replaced it with an updated version, but the first-gen EcoBoost remains a reminder that pushing the limits of innovation can sometimes come with growing pains. Now, moving on from what some might call roasting Ford and its fans, but it's really not. We have the 5.7-liter LS1 V8 engine, built by General Motors, was a powerhouse featured in high-performance cars like the Chevrolet Camaro and Corvette. It was part of General Motors' Gen 3 small block family and first hit the scene in 1997, sticking around until 2005. Built in St. Catharines, Ontario, the LS1 replaced the LT1 engine and eventually passed the torch to the LS6. Known for its impressive performance and reliability, the LS1 quickly became a favorite among car enthusiasts. However, not all versions of this engine lived up to the hype. Between 1999 and 2003, some LS1 engines had a serious design flaw that caused major headaches for their owners. The issue stemmed from faulty intake manifold gaskets that would deteriorate over time. As the gaskets failed, coolant could leak into the engine oil, leading to overheating and, in severe cases, complete engine failure. If the problem wasn't caught early, it could mean the end of the road for the engine. This widespread defect was so problematic that it even sparked a class action lawsuit against General Motors. Despite this hiccup, the LS1 remains a legend in the world of high-performance engines, revered for its innovation and contribution to modern V8 design. Last but not least, we have the Cummins ISX, introduced in 2001 as the replacement for the beloved N14 engine, which was supposed to be a game-changer. Designed with a dual overhead cam system, it promised innovation and performance. But did it live up to the hype? Not quite. When Cummins added an EGR exhaust gas recirculation system in 2002 to meet emission standards, problems began piling up. The EGR system, while clever in theory, caused engine failures by recirculating exhaust gas into the intake to reduce nitrogen oxide emissions. Coupled with the overly complex dual-com design, these issues snowballed into major reliability concerns. Early ISX engines also suffered from engine control module (ECM) glitches, further tarnishing its reputation. By 2010, Cummins had switched to a simpler single-cam design, but for many, the damage was already done. Then there's the 2003-2004 Cummins 5.9-liter Interact System BE, another engine plagued by reliability problems. Fuel system failures like faulty injectors and lift pump issues damaging the VP44 injection pump were all too common. Add in cracked exhaust manifolds and head gasket failures in high-mileage engines, and it's easy to see why these engines left many owners frustrated. Toyota's reputation for building bulletproof engines took a hit with a 3.0-liter V6 used in trucks and SUVs like the Pickup, 4Runner, and T100 between 1987 and 1995. While dependable in many ways, this engine had some glaring flaws that left a sour taste for many owners. The most notorious issue? Premature head gasket failures are often tied to the engine's tendency to overheat. Add to this the problem of oil sludge buildup and timing belt tensioner failures, and it's clear this engine demanded constant attention. Excessive oil consumption was another common complaint, leading to higher maintenance costs and frustrated drivers. Despite its solid performance on paper, the 3.0-liter V6 often fell short in real-world reliability. For an engine meant to power Toyota's rugged, go-anywhere vehicles, it sometimes felt like the weak link in an otherwise strong chain. A reliable engine? Not quite. Do you think it's fair for Toyota to be on this list? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. We'd love to hear about your own experiences with these engines, good or bad. And if you agree with our list, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button to help us grow our channel and ring the bell to stay updated on our latest content. Your support helps our channel grow. Thanks for watching.